Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to A Night in the Woods. Now this is a request somebody actually made of me to give it a go, because I'd completed the main game, but I hadn't really considered the extra content, such as The Longest Night or Lost Constellation. They specifically recommended Lost Constellation, because it adds more to the lore of the game, as opposed to, like, I looked up at what, like, Longest Night was, and I think that probably should have been something I should have played first, before playing the main game, because it basically acts as an introduction to the characters, whereas Lost Constellation is this extra thing. If you do have any recommendations, let me know. Either you know me in person, you can just tell me, or comment down below or whatever. Just realize I tend to play more single-player games than not. So if it's a multiplayer game you're recommending, know what kind of results you're going to get. I'll give it a go, but a little less than a year into full-time development in The Night in the Woods, we decided to do a second Longest Night game. We wanted to do something in the spirit of the first supplemental. Small, made within a tight time frame, full of things we thought were cool. As The Longest Night, you just need to complete something. Went from concept to completion in 5 weeks of 2014. I'm gonna rob the bank. You want to spend longest night in jail? Gonna rob him to death. They'll never catch me. There'll be time enough when you're older for felonies in jail. What's a felony? Bad thing they put you in jail for. Not if they don't catch me. Okay, how about a story before bedtime? I wonder, actually, is this Grandpa? Or is this Dad? I forget. A Longest Night story? Sure, but not a dumb one like Charity Barity. How about a ghost story? Ooh, yeah. Alright then. I hope lots of people die in it. Quiet, kid, I'm starting over here. Long ago in the hills, low times happened. And zombies. Far from home here, alright. Could just go back. No. It's been a year, and you made a promise. Get a hold of yourself. You're not gonna die in there tonight. You're gonna see her again and come back with a star. Alright. Good old Night in the Woods mechanics. Fez cap flopping as I jump. Now, there was a question that I asked, like a few people I know. And the question is, do you prefer games with great storyline but terrible mechanics versus a game with terrible storyline and great mechanics? And I feel that's a very valid question for video games in general. Simply because, like, Night in the Woods has never really had particularly, like, games like Night in the Woods, like Gone Home, Dear Esther, Papers, Please, I would argue don't necessarily have the greatest mechanics, but their storyline makes up for it. Or at the very least, the feeling that the game's, I think the fog is clearing. Like the storyline of Night in the Woods, the characterization, the development, like, that is the main reason to play the game, not necessarily for the knife fights or the act of playing Knife Fight. But then there are also plenty of games that I've played before that have utterly garbage storylines. Like, Time Shift. Or, what was that game, where you, kick people and they go in slow motion? Bulletstorm, I think it was. Cat! Hey, Cat! Do you live in this forest? Near enough. Can I ask you a question? You're going to die in there tonight. Wow, that's unhelpful. Is it? Where are you going tonight? I'm visiting my relations, but first I'll go to church. That sounds like your standard longest night. Before church, I'll hunt up a vole and eat it. And before that, I'll watch you walk into the woods to die. And before that, we'll say goodbye. Are you so sure? I'm not going to make purring noises. Well, goodbye. What are you... Oh, I see. Goodbye. Heh. So am I the ghost? Where does this happen? Back where my grandparents came from, but long before they lived. Did they have longest night back then? They did. What do they call it? Longest night? Oh. Yeah, some names don't exactly change over time. But I can still collect snowballs and throw them at things. For some reason. Like, you could make a shooter with these kinds of snowball mechanics. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for Night in the Woods. Maybe, like, No More Heroes. Hello? Hello, interested in a coffin? In the long run? These are hard times. The days are short, and the nights are long, and the winter lasts forever. Meaning you have a bright future in being a lump in a snowbank. So head west. West is home. Well, east is where I'm going, so... The trees here move, they'll confuse your path. They bend to the powers of the god of this forest, and you'll never obtain their permission to pass. So this is why you're trying to sell me a coffin? I provide a service. If you pay me now, I will collect your remains and bring them back to your relations. You charge in advance for this? I can't really charge any other time. You'll be dead. You won't be able to pay me. I could loot your corpse for your money and then plant a receipt. Oh, right. Well, I don't have any money. No coffin for you then. And your ghost will be quite unhappy. Whatever. Seems everybody thinks I'm not gonna make it through this trial, whoever I am. Wherever I'm going. What you doing down there, pilgrim? Hello, you! I'm Father Patience, Forget Not God. Wow, that is a name. It was gifted me when I was ordained. What was your name before? Butchie Mud. Okay, that's a change. Do you wish to say a prayer at the shrine of Saint Orlani, who, beloved of the forest god, was shown the way to the chasm and the Red Bull, and into his holy mountain? You said that all without taking a breath. That is not true. I took several breaths. Maybe that mouse didn't. You want to pray or not? Why, yes, I do. You may recite when ready. Enchanted deer monster, hoofy in the night. Exalted bear, enthroned above. Gracious tree lord, leafy and barked. The forest god is no tree. I thought that, because of the forest. No tree can be a god. I'm not following this line of logic, so what can be a god? Not a tree, obviously. Go, return when you have been granted knowledge. Okay, so I'm guessing whichever choice I would have made, it wouldn't have been the incorrect answer. Okay. Am I making a snowman? Do I need one more giant snowball? Let's give this snow person eyes. And I wonder if I can rotate these because, oh, yep, I can rotate. Let's eyebrows. And hair? No. And hair. I'm guessing that's gonna count as hair of some sort. A little bit higher. There we go. Nah, that doesn't work. What if I put a turnip? And then some arms. Like a beefy arm there. Yeah. Let's give this snow person some bony arms. It's kind of like a goofy grin when you turn it sideways, like such. What could do for the nose? How about... Nope, I guess let's keep this the nose. And then... There we go. And... Button... Okay, that'll do. Ah! Oh my god! What am I? What's happening? What am I? Help! Are you okay? What am I? You're a snowman? I'm just water and garbage! How are you talking? I don't know what anything... You wouldn't happen to know how to find the forest guide, would you? There's nothing about me that isn't forest and sky. That's like a poem. You're like a poem. This snowman is no help. Well, if at first you don't succeed, kill it and make a better one. Well, okay, you got that partly right. Which part? Listen up and I'll tell you. Huh. Although that whole thing, like, what am I? Am I part forest reminds me of a line I heard recently in, Welcome to Night Vale. The line going, I sometimes have my doubts. Or no, it goes something like, I have my doubts. Sometimes I am more doubt than man. What did you say about my ghost? Those that die here stay here. Their ghosts lie frozen until disturbed. Oh. All that's left of them are lumps in the snow and the things they brought with them. Gathering frost. Oh, what those ghosts could tell us in these hard times. Can I have a drink of something? No. So is the snowman a ghost? Huh. Do you want to pray or not? Yes, I do. Exalted bear enthroned above. I figure the forest god was a giant bear. It's no bear at all. Okay, so I need to do something with these snowman. Or not. Oh, okay, that's a good omen for sure. Just, crap almighty. Hey, skeleton. I don't seem to be able to interact with said skeleton, so... Yeah. But I can make another snowman. I think I need something special for this one, otherwise I'm just bringing more screaming forest ice babies into the world. And that's no good. That's something I never expected to say out loud. Screaming forest ice baby. So let's go back, let's grab the skeleton. Or let's not. Because it seems that I can't. Okay. You can throw these snowballs pretty dang high, I gotta say. Oh, what is this? So you're what, a ghost? No ghost. Wait. You are no ghost or you have no ghost? What am I? Alright, so it looks like I may or may not have looped around. So let's head back here and try to use this item that I just picked up. This giant guitar pick? This Ouija board? It will be their bib. And then... Nope. We don't want to make the same snowman twice. Because that is boring. So this one's got giant bone eyebrows with carrot arms. A discerning stick mouth. And let's give it a nose. Alright, that'll do. Hello? Hello. Are you okay? Well, just before now I was dead, and I'm still dead, so there's that. Oh, sorry. Maybe this means I can leave these woods and go wherever dead people go. Is that how that works? I think I was in some sort of daze, and this woke me up. If you want to return the favor, I need some help. I can tell your fortune, I can contact the dead. I need to find the forest god, I need to get through the woods. Oh, well, the first part's easy enough. Find the shrine and say North's Canticle. What is that? In their wings, in their trees, all things die, be at peace. Cease all care, they are coming. God of the forest, carry us. Where did you learn that? We only said it in church twice a week and also 5 times a day, didn't you? I'm not from around here. Oh, I wasn't either. Listen, I still have some remnant of my sensitivities. What? If you're lost, I can try to point you in the right direction. Thanks. Okay. Let's go back this way, because I believe that's the fastest way back to, nope. That is the fastest way back to nothing. So let us go back this way and recite that canticle. Hopefully I remember it, the first time. If not, the second time. Hey, skeleton. And definitely, the third attempt would be the charm. Alas, that was a failed... Oh, what are you? I wonder if that is required to improve this snowman. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Interesting. Oh, and there's a cat instead of the... hello? Evening. Where is... Oh my god, you ate Father Patience Forget-Not God? No, he left. You're wearing his little hat. He gave me his hat. I feel so official. I hate you. Wait, why do you need to hear this? It's not for me or the mouse, it's for the shrine. In their wings, in their trees, all things die, be at peace. Cease all care, they are coming. God of the forest, carry us. Very nice. So those snow things are ghosts? Well, they have ghosts in them. Are there ghosts? What do you think? No, what do you think? Well, I think sometimes people stay with you long after they're gone. Is Grandma a ghost now? On the best days, yes. I don't want you to ever be a ghost. Spoiler, he becomes a ghost. Oh, May, I'll be around to see your own kids. No, you won't. Well, May, that's not a very nice thing to say. No, I mean I don't ever want to... No, I mean I don't ever want kids ever. I want 2 big woolly barn cats and an old hound dog. And we'll all howl at the moon. Never change, May. She tried not to change. But unfortunately, that's what life does to you. It forces change. Huh. And now I'm traveling left. Hello? Hello! Hello, traveler, and who are you? Adina, an astronomer. I seek an audience with the forest god. I'm sorry, Adina, but the forest god will not entertain you. Kings, emperors, ones of high import, only those am I permitted to allow through. So basically people who have already inherited their own power rather than mustered their own strength. But I'm important. I'm an empress. I may wear a blindfold, but I can hear that you are alone. And no empress would travel alone. This is highly improper. This is highly annoying. If you are indeed an empress, bring your entourage here, and we shall discuss the situation. Until then, have a pleasant longest night. Thanks. Alright, so basically I believe I have to go back and get the... Alright, I have to make some snowman. It doesn't have to be a snowman. Yeah. Which is a somewhat timely reference because the trailer for Frozen 2 came out recently. I still have to watch Frozen 1. I seem to not have as much interest in animated movies as I used to. Alright. So you can wear this lock and key as a weird face eye thing. And this bone is your nose. And you're smiling with your weird lopsided grin. And your heart is a turnip. And your arms are also turnips that are all facing the same direction. And then you've also got crazy carrot hair. Like I'm pretty sure you don't have to use every single element of the thing. Also, you've got like 2 noses and like antlers coming off of your face. And then there's this like turnip that's just growing out of your shoulder. And okay, I'll stop now. Hello there. What do you want? Sorry to bother you, but I need your help. Oh crap, I died, didn't I? This is so typical. Listen, by me bringing you here, I think you'll be able to get out of these woods and do whatever dead people do. Is that something I want? I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Follow my lead. Now, I wonder if I need a special artifact for this other one, because I only had the one artifact. So I found the lock and key set, because for some reason that was important. Maybe that was important to that person's life. So everything else was up in the trees. I'm still disappointed by the fact that I'm not taking this skeleton with me, because it seems like I would. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now I can build my entourage and speak to the forest god. After throwing snowballs willy-nilly. Oh, what is this? I'm guessing I'll need both items. Alright. So this person has got this beer bottle kind of like forever stuck to their mouth. Actually, no. Better. A better idea. So they have an open mouth, and they're actively drinking beer using their bone hand. They're holding their beer bottle with both bone hands to steady themselves. And then you got this carrot nose. And then let's go stick with the classic. Aw, yeah. He's just like, I'm dead, but I need that ghost juice. Hello there. Hello? Sorry to be abrupt, but I need your help. Wait, where am I? You're on the forest god's mountain. Because I'm going to the frozen lake. So am I. You're not. Oh. Listen, by my bringing you here, I think you'll be able to get out of these woods and do whatever dead people do. Okay, that sounds as likely as anything else that's happening. Okay, follow my lead. Check out my sweet entourage of dead snowmen. Hello, traveler. Travelers, we seek an audience with the forest god. I'm God Tender Brown. Who are you now? I'm Empress Astra. This is my Imperial Advisor. I'm Hin. Hello, hello. And our Archbishop Williams. Hello! We have traveled long through the night to be here. May we pass through? Empress Astra, you say? I don't believe I am familiar with your Imperial Majesty. We come from far away, beyond the Western Ocean. My father was from the Western Ocean. Is it? I thought I recognized that voice. Daddy? No, he's not your father. Daddy's come back. Archbishop Williams, will you counsel this confused man? Why are you so ready to assume a stranger is your father? It seems there's something there you need to deal with. Ever since Daddy got kicked in the head by that horse. Do what now? Daddy was always a trickster, so maybe he isn't dead after all, and this is just the longest joke he ever pulled. That's commitment. But you're right. In all these years of waiting and hoping and hating all horses, I feel like we've all learned something tonight. Bless you, my children. May we pass. You are a wise man, Archbishop Williams, and you are an insightful Empress, Astra. You may pass. Thank you, God Tender. Allow me! Cross onto the holy mountain. But first I need snowballs. Wait! Yes? I am truly sorry, but you cannot see the forest god this longest night. Why not? We have already come so far from audience. The truth is, and you must keep this a secret, but the forest god is sick. They are old and dying, and they cannot see you. It might upset them, and we can't risk that. Dying? How can a god be dying? I do not pretend to know the ways of such things. If only I knew what was happening. We god tenders are tasked with caring for the forest god. But this death, we have never seen its like. Also, now that I think about it, like, there was this entity in the main game that had been feeding on the town, that lived underneath the mine. I wonder how much this relates to that. Not in the 700 years of records kept since Saint Cecil began tending God. Oh no. We thought when the peace came all would be well. The peace? But centuries of conflict with her have weakened them, and not long after they became ill. Her, do you mean the Huncher? Do not say her name here. My heart is broken. My God is dying. I don't know what my life would be without them. By them, is he referring to just the gods themselves, or his god and his heart? I'm sorry, God Tender. There is nothing you can do, Empress. As representative of the Forest Throne, I say that no power of the Forest God shall bar your way this longest night. As for her, you are at the mercy of the most dangerous creature in the forest. Thank you, God Tender Brown. Go and take a blessing with you. Oh, so I'm back here? For some reason? Hey, Sticky. What is Sticky? I named you Sticky because of Sticky. The sticks. Sticky. Yep. Why is Sticky? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? Alright, so... okay, here's this guy. Hello. I'm looking for the Huncher. I never found her, and maybe that's a good thing. She is not the forest god. She does not grant passage. She is something altogether more nihilist? Is that the word? Huh. She's an impulse playing itself out. She isn't the first, and she won't be the last. What? Oh, I don't know, child. I'm just talking. You'll never find her hollow without something to help you. And I never found out what that was. Thanks anyway. Be careful, you're getting into something here. Okay, so now I'm guessing I have to talk to either the person in the house, the cat. The mouse was eaten. Back to buy a coffin? No, just getting warm. I'm going to start charging for that. If I don't have any money for a coffin, why would I have money standing by your stove? I don't know, let's ask the free market. Okay, so he has nothing to offer. But what is... Hey, skeleton. Huh. So what is causing that sliding through the snow? And... what am I looking for? Oh, hello. Ah, it's the 4 people that, May dreams about. Hello. Ho there, traveler. Hello. What is your business here tonight? I'm going to the frozen lake. Well, that's a coincidence. So are we. Blessed meeting. Do you know the way through the woods? We surely do. We are bound for an audience with the forest god, and after that we have an arm and fire to light it. Are you going to find the... Wait, an arm? What? The arm of a dead criminal. Donated, of course. Oh, Stevenson. And you're going to set it on fire? Yes. And it will light the way to the Hunter's Hollow. Ah, this forest. Well, best of luck. Best of luck to everyone. Even you. We have enough luck to go around. Okay, so I'll go find the skeleton's arm, yank that out of the forest, light it on fire somewhere. Possibly within inside the shack. Well, I need an arm, and that's an arm. If I'm lucky, this skeleton is a criminal. Was a criminal. This used to be alive, and now I just need to find a fire to stick it in. Oh god, it's cold. Okay, now I know that the shack... this forest is quite mysterious in regards to how much I can actually backtrack in a given time. Also, I kind of like the animation of the fez cap kind of leaping off of this character's head. It's a neat little touch. Especially since I have not reached a point where I have needed to jump. At all. The jumping mechanic has so far not shown up in this game. Just snowball throwing and snowman making. Wait a second. Did I just go in a loop? So is this your land? I was just saying, because you're king and all. I may be a king. You may be. But there are kings and there are gods. Yes, yes. Oh. And as king, I granted these lands to Baroness Lelupsy. And she sure did die. Sure did. Lelupsy Manor's gone all weird now. Sure has. Last spring, travelers saw this pale thing come out of the bog there, and... well, let's head out. Miles to go, men. Miles to go. Oh, the pale thing is probably the Hunter. Beautiful forest, don't you think? Huh. So I don't particularly remember any... Hey you, so who are you? I was an exceptional thief. How did you end up in the forest? I was going to rob the Hunter. She's been there forever. She's got to have loads of priceless crap. How did that go? I remember reaching up trying to grab the sun as the snow covered me. You do dumb half-asleep things when you die. Huh. There's your deep insight on the dying process. Appreciate it. Oh, hello. Hey, thanks for helping me out back there. Thanks for helping me get out of here. How did he end up here anyway? He was dead. I was drunk. The frozen lake was east. And then I was dead too. Oh. Oh, Empress, the forest god is still ill. I'm so sorry. If only I just knew why, and whether they would be well again. I thank you for leaving your companions with me, as they have been a great comfort. No problem, I entrust them to your care. Okay, so I can't go to him to light the hand on fire. And I'm guessing the god is a multiple creature. Multiple persona creature. Because the god is being referred to as a they. Alternatively, the god may be non-binary. Okay, so I was expecting to... Like, I went to the right, I got through a couple loops, and now here's the house again. Hello, can I interest you in what is that? It's an arm. Goodbye now. I need to borrow your stove. Wait, what are you doing? Putting the skeleton arm in your stove. No, you're not. Shh. It is done. That is messed up, dude. You're telling me. Please leave now. Okay, so now what do I do with my flaming skeleton arm? Now I fade to black. Am I being attacked by the hunter? This is a great story now. Oh, you like the spooky stuff, huh? You know I do. I hate the other stuff. Well, the other stuff is important too. Hang in there. Okay, I guess. Oh, there goes my arm. Maybe later on in this lost constellation, I'll get a leg up in order to continue. Who's that walking on my porch? Hello? Oh, girl, it's all over now. Huh. There are old bodies in the north, where the ground never thaws, frozen in the dirt and ice for millennia. In some of them there is a sickness against which we are no longer strong. Actually, that kind of reminds me of an actual news story I heard, because of people catching like an old version of the flu from dead bodies that had not... degraded over time because they live in such a cold climate. They are maintaining old sicknesses. Someday the earth will warm and the ice will melt, and that sickness will finish the work on us that began when we were first born. Kid, will you please stop that honking? Nope. Fine, kid. Fine. I'm gonna leave you where they'll never find you. I need to get to the frozen lake. When you're out there tonight, freezing, will you look for my ring? When something's down in the brambles, I can never see it. I found your ring last week. Oh, so you did. It's my second most prized possession. I keep the most prized in a shrine, so precious is it to me. And so painful, we have to keep the precious and painful close. I feel like we keep getting off track here. I can smell the forest god's blessing on you. If you knew anything, you'd wash until it came off with your skin. When you leave, you're going down into the brambles like all the others. When I have to go outside to fix the weather, because the weather vane got knocked around again. It's a really stupid system you have going there. When I get out to do that, I'll look out on the hollow and nothing will be stirring. And that will be what happens to you. Why don't you just kill me now, then? Because of that smell. Oh, because I have the forest god's blessing. What are you, anyway? I'm an astronomer. Former apprentice. Oh, honey, all those stars in your head, they will go out like candles tonight. What are you? The forest god isn't really a god. I'm twice their size. I am twice as real. Honestly, whoever you are, even you're twice as real as they are. Adina Astra. A ridiculous name. You named yourself, I can tell. Just the last part. Now, what would make a little girl change your last name? Nothing you'd understand. You don't know a thing about it. I came from somewhere, as did the woman before me, and we found the cabin, and I fed the oven. And we survived, and then I survived. And the quarrel with the forest god went on for centuries. Until it ended, quite recently. Well, shut it, kid. I swear if I wasn't physically present in here, she'd talk about anything. Huh. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle and head straight to the brambles. Or not. Are you a witch? What is a witch? You mean the woman in the woods? A man in the woods is a hermit, or a woodsman, or a huntsman. They didn't have a name for women who weren't where they should be. So they stole a name they feared and hated and pressed it onto us. Onto you. The word they used for girls like me is kidnapped. This one, every day, I swear, won't do chores, back, sass mouth. Why not send her back where she came from? That is the one question to which I have no answer. We're done talking. I'm sorry, Adina Astra. I know you wanted to live, but I've taken that future from you, and it's mine now, and you can't take it back. Alright. I guess it's onwards towards the brambles. Some of that weird snow is way up in the trees. Need a good strong wind. Just need to control the wind is all. Simple. Ah, because I'm trying to make a snowman. Ah, okay, I control the wind by hitting the weather vane. But I am too close to the ground. Down you go! I'm not going to die here tonight. I'm just not. I need to see what's in the hollow. I need to get into that house. Okay, let's go. Well, a snowman did appear, so let's put you here, and... And then I need... Oh god, I have to get back into that house. This is the worst, longest night ever. So that means I probably have to get something from the house. Unfortunately, I cannot pick up the axe. Here she comes. Damn squirrels won't take a break. North wind, black wind, wolf in the dark. Alright. I can get you out of here. You can't even get yourself out of here. I can barely get out of the attic. And away from that extremely creepy shrine. It's not safe for you here. Did you know I made that poison and she never even thanked me? She'll take all the credit for it. What? I know, right? Murdering a god isn't something you want to let someone else take credit for. Oh my god, I thought you were... I'm going to survive. Nobody who would know I'm gone is anyone I'd want to find me. I need to go. Okay, so now that I've gotten the item, I can then use it to activate the snowman. Get out of my house! Alright, let's see what this does. So apparently, the hunter is attempting to kill the forest god. Let's make this your face. And give you some arms. Turnip heart. And some hair. There we go. What? No, no. No. Huh. What is this? Oh, God. Oh, no. Girl, what have you done? You watched it happen. You watched. It wasn't me. It was this place. It was the oven. It was what you became. I didn't get to choose what happened to me. I was so cold. I was so afraid. I had to survive. And I did not. What is this? Who are you? Don't you dare speak, you waste of a girl. I was her twin. We fled into the woods, identical in all things, except one. When she pulled my body from the water, the only part of me she kept was the tattoo. I've kept it close to me all down the centuries. I believed in some idea of you that is as long dead as I am now, but you survived. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for this. Get out. I'm sorry, I never meant to. See, I don't feel bad because the hunter is attempting to kill the forest god, so... Yes, May? What is this story about, even? What do you want? Exactly, what is it about? Is it about Astra trying to get to the frozen lake? Is it about the death of the forest god? Is it about the hunter? If I get to choose what it's not about anything. Oh, that's quite a statement. I'm really smart. Well, you came up with that plan to rob banks, so clearly you're onto something. I want to know what this is about. I think you have to figure that out on your own. I don't like that. This whole ambiguity, this room for interpretation. Now I'm back in the forest again. What does that mean? Oh, now I have to go back talk to the god tender to tell him that you're a fraud. Why, hello, nice of you to stop by. There are frozen dead people all over these woods. I've talked to half a dozen of them tonight alone. Either no one takes up on this coffin business, or you never follow through. So which is it? Huh? You talked to ghosts? Yeah, a whole bunch. I think you got lost and cold and started talking to the snow. No, I've been all the way from the forest god's mountain to the hunter's hollow, for God's sake. And yet here you are, back in my cabin not more than an hour after you last left. Letting the heat out in the cold inn. Busy night for you, eh? Ah, go to hell. Hell's warm, at least. Good night. Huh. Does this essentially create doubt in Astra's journey? That they've actually gone anywhere? Either way, now I'm looking more specifically for the totem. Are you gone already, Sticky? I'm sorry, Sticky. I didn't mean for everything to happen like this. Hey. Hey, you. Still alive, eh? I just saw the trees give a great shudder, like they were falling into line, and then you walked up. I think the way is open to the frozen lake. What do you think about that? I think you should wrap up any business you have and head east as quickly as possible. What business would I still have? I wouldn't pretend to know. I suppose that's clear enough. In their wings and their trees, all things die, be at peace. Cease all care, they are coming. God of the forest, carry us. Cecil? Archbishop Williams? Godtender Brown. Empress, it's so late. Why are you still here? Listen, this is very important. I know why your god is dying. What? You see, I saw... No, you must tell it to them. What? Why? I'm not worthy of hearing of their weaknesses. I don't deserve the peace I have found here, and I must honor them as best as my frail self will allow. That's really something. Come with me now. All right. So I get to move along a little bit farther then. Wait. This looks very... I probably should look up that original ending. Hello? Are you there? You've come late. You are no empress. Centuries have passed since I spoke to one so small and unimportant. It is my right to kill you. I didn't know that. Accept it. Death is happening always. Why should I accept it? It is the natural way. Funny how you decided that the way that allows you to kill me is the natural one. Brrrl? You're not a god. You're just a big animal. They call me a god, so I'm god enough. Tell me what was so important to say to me that you would give up your life. I know why you are dying. I'm not dying. Oh, I thought you might have accepted it. Death being always and all that. It was Godtender Brown who told you. Useless. Worthless. I will find use for him. He will feed the forest. The trees will find worth in him. No, Godtender Brown is a good man. He is kind and curious and warm, even while standing out in the cold for you. Huh. He thinks he doesn't deserve you, but you don't deserve him, and I'd rather you die never knowing what happened to you than to have you touch one hair on his head, or betray his devotion. Why are we dying? Promise Brown will be safe. Promise on whatever is holy to you. I promise on myself. I promise on the taiga. Endless. Good. Now swear on what is holy to you. I swear on the stars. If that is what gives you hope, fine. Now speak. The only reason I came here is because of Godtender Brown's sadness and his love for you, but you won't survive, and now I want you to know that. Speak. The hunter poisoned you, obviously. There was peace after hundreds of years, I know. But why? She's a survivor. It appears you won't be. Then neither shall she. You big dumb animal. Brrrl? Brrrl! I don't know what that was, but that was pretty cool. Goodbye. Was that the death of the forest god? Who? Okay. I I guess that's the connection to the Night in the Woods, is that idea of these entities that kind of live, that kind of coexist with nature, or at the very least leeching off of it. They're gone. They'll be back, they always are. Contender, yes, Empress. You're a good man. Thank you, I can only hope to be good. Hope is good, whatever happens, please don't lose that. I wish you blessings on your journey. You as well, happy longest night. Happy longest night to you. I'm getting sleepy, Granddad. We're almost done, May. Okay, good. I like this story a lot. I knew you would. You can rob banks with me anytime. Okay, so I've talked to the forest god, I've confronted the hunter. I'm a bit nervous about the frozen lake. Do you know the story? Not really. Of how the lake was so deep it went down to the grave, and the dead came to the surface and spoke with the living. Of how it was so black that it ate the moon's reflection, and how the moon, being jealous, convinced the sun to turn its back on the lake so it would be forever frozen. That is why the dead may be found beneath the ice, for they can no longer leave those waters. Did any of that happen? You're the one going there. You tell me. Yeah. Maybe that's why Astra's going to the lake, to see forgotten family, to see dead. Much like when Harry Potter sees his family in the mirror. To reflect on those that have been lost. Are you gone already, Suki? Okay. So he's got nothing new. So there's the path to the God Tender. Oh. Kid? She's gone. She just left. Just now? All I know is that sometime after she left, something happened. She stopped being what she was. I don't know if she died but something is happening to me. Can't you just go back home? Child, I am home. Oh. But I'm going to visit where I came from. That's good. No, you don't understand. I used to hope no one who knew I was gone would come looking for me, but now I'm going to go looking for them. The townsfolk will weep when they see what I've done to them, and as they go into the ground, I will dig them up. I will place them in the beds of those who loved them, and people will look at that ruin of a town and say it is haunted. Kid, listen to me. Oh, please, child. Until an hour ago, I was younger than you, but now I am far, far older. You are kind to me, and I will give you this kindness in return. We won't meet again. Huh. Oh, it's the Kete. Hello, Kete. Hi, Cat. Figured I'd see you here. You figured right. You figured wrong. How's that? I didn't die in there. So you didn't. But then again, I've never died in there either, so pardon me if I'm not overly impressed you did it once. You are such an ass. You certainly caused a lot of trouble tonight. I didn't mean to, just passing through. Isn't that always the way? So who are you, really? Pardon? You some magical cat god, cat wizard, something? I'm just a cat. I live near the woods, I like shiny things, and I listen. Oh, your turn. Who are you? I'm an astronomer. I'm here because there's something missing in the sky, and this is where I'll find it. Are you sure? At this point, I'm so exhausted and cold that I can't afford to not be sure. That's either very sad or very beautiful. And that's also 2 steps removed from that line from the Avengers trailer that's coming up for Endgame, where it's like, this plan will work, because if it doesn't, I don't know what else I'll do. It's very true. I'm freezing. The hunter, her child, the forest god, those aren't your business. I know. Leave all of that here. You are in their forest. I'm an astronomer. It may be their forest, but it is my sky. I bet that sounded great in your head. It sounded great when I said it, ass cat. Goodbye, Adina the astronomer. Good luck. Goodbye, cat. Happy longest night. So is the lake just frozen over? Oh, wait. You know, I doubted you would make it. A promise is a promise. How's home? Same as ever, colder now, of course. The sheep shut down the 5th Street Bridge again on longest night eve. The farmers were there all day trying to pull them off. Have they figured out why they keep doing that? No one has a clue. I know you can't stay long. I can't, so ask. Okay, did you find the ghost star? I did, my first night dead. It's there. Oh my god. Something like that. Will you remember where that is? Yes. It's funny. What is? It's always been there. I just had no way of seeing it. You still can't, not really, but you can chart where it is. That's something at least. Wow. I feel like just a few feet away, there's this thing bigger than I can think about, burning away, exploding, and between us is this sheet of black. And when I think about it, I feel like I'm going to overflow. I think about this a lot these days. We devote ourselves to something we barely understand, something we can never touch. We give it a name, and we give ourselves a name for doing so. All of it creates is this connection. And that connection, that becomes the thing we can touch. You appreciate those connections even more after you've died. I'm gonna miss you all over again now. Well, on the bright side, you got a star out of it. That's something, at least. Pretty amazing to be something, at least. Yeah. Goodbye, astronomer. Goodbye, astronomer. So I guess I was right. The end. She wanted to go back to... She wanted to go to that lake to visit her friend. What constellation was it? No one knows. It's lost to history. Did this really happen? Does it matter if it really happened? I think it does. Well, we'll never know. But hearing it happened to you. And that's something. Something, something, something. I want to find that constellation. Go outside some night and find it. And tell me where it is, okay? You look tuckered out, kid. I am. I'll leave you to it. Sweet dreams, kiddo. Alright. I gotta say, that was pretty interesting. I don't know if I would consider that, like, required playing if you've played the game. But I guess if you enjoyed the story of Night in the Woods enough, then it would make sense to play it than to not play it. Oh, dear God, these horrible abominations. Oh, I don't get the snowman with the seal on his face. Like, it doesn't have... Actually, it does have a little bit of that same emotional impact that the main game had, too. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.